Gosu 100% got the first game. And if you want me to keep talking, if Selena keeps applying stuns, then Diggy's not going to know what he's going to do with his ult correctly. So they do have a lot of single target heroes, starting with
Smash them.
Selena and Hylos being top 2 of them. So they're definitely going to start assassinating people if they do get into the team fights.
Yeah, that's a lot. Definitely. And then I'm finally back, guys. I apologize for that because we have some in-game bug issues, and we're fixing that, and make sure our lobby next time is going to be correct. Looks like the starting of the game, you do have, look at the mask right now from both sides. I mean, I'm able to share a screen with our lovely Nels right here. So Nels, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it, but it's a little bit small for me.
Okay, let me make it big, like right now. Alright, if you look at the items, can you see the items properly?
I can't see him. Yep. I'm try to do my best.
Awesome.
I can.
On the top lane, Chelsea taking a little bit of damage right here. He will be fine thanks to the fact that he's Reynas, but eating a second round of damage. You get quite a bit of rotation from both teams. Come to the top side to make sure this guy top laner stays alive. So right now both teams are just farming equally. I mean, no one is really taking the towers. Bottom lane is farming equally as well. And yeah, I mean, Turtle's coming up in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's the power of Hylos. I mean, Uranus right there. He could just take hits and just come back and fight again if you want to. He has so much Regen ability, which makes him sustain a solo lane really well.
Yeah, and you can see the mid lane right here. Yeah, both teams are just roaming around. It's running 1-3 on each side. Top lane is one person. We might see some action on the top side. Ling to take a little bit of damage. Have to pop that ultimate. Asmara jumping in afterwards, taking Ling very, very low. But it's a trade for abilities that both sides are playing very careful. Make sure they do not lose the first blood here to the opponent side.
Yeah, see, if Team Gosu just keeps pressuring Ling like that, then they got this game in the bag. Ling is their main damage of this team, so they're going to have to just keep that pressure like they're doing, and they should be fine. Looks
Definitely.
like they're doing the hyper carry method with carry.
Oh, the stun connected. Valir tried to push them back. It's not going to be enough as Gosu was secured the first blood in the first game of North America Open Season Championship.
Yep, it looks like they're doing the hyper carry method where they're just letting carry farm all the jungle, getting her super fed up so that she could just carry late game with a breeze.
Definitely, I mean, Turtle is coming up in 30 seconds. Luckily, the kill on Akatsuki is on Diggy, so Diggy doesn't have to recall home. He's able to come back and then continue to stay in the battlefield, stay relevant. That's a power for Diggy. And in fact, the upcoming updates is going to make sure that Diggy, this hero, not Diggy, this hero, the mechanic of death, if you die 8 times in a row without getting any kills, your kill bounty is going to be 0. But they're going to change the bounty hunter to make sure that you do not get extra gold, even if keep on feeding. So Diggy can actually have a strategy where you just keep on dying until he's worth nothing. Right? Doesn't matter how many times you kill him, 40% of 0 is still 0. So speaking of that, on the bottom side, we might have a little bit of skirmish as both sides trade their abilities and come back. The flame shot top lane did not connect. Apple Peacemaker will be getting himself to safety thanks to Chelsea on the tanky Reynas. The Turtle is still untouched at 3 minutes into the game.
Looks like they're going to start to peel back that Turtle real quick. It looks like they have good coverage on it.
I mean, right now, if you look at the farm, it's completely even on both sides. But Team Akatsuki is going to just let the Turtle go to Team Gosu. You can see like General is taking this Turtle for free, and then Akatsuki is not really trading any objectives on the top side. You might have a little bit of rotation to support, but Valir and Diggy, they're like a buddy mode right now. They're hugging each other, but not really accomplishing anything. Speaking of that, on the mid lane, it's a solo kill from Ninja Turtle onto the General, shutting down this beast from Gosu. Make sure General will stop his farm mid of the game.
Yeah. Perfect engage by Ling. They left the carry alone for 3 seconds, and that's all Ling needed to have to capitalize on that kill. That's exactly what he needs to continue to do if they're going to win this game.
This is actually really interesting because Team Akatsuki is able to even up the farm. You can see right now, General actually got the turtle buff because that kill. The turtle buff is now gone to dirt top lane. Team Akatsuki is going for the top tier 1 tower. 4-man push is not going to be successful because Akatsuki's composition is missing long range poke. aka a marksman, right? They have a fighter, they have 3 fighters, including Ling, right? Ling is kind of like a fighter, assassin, and you have Chao, and you have Uranus. You have 3 fighters from mid, top, and bottom. You really don't have any long-range poke except for the 2 supports, and the 2 supports are not really good at taking towers. So you talk about Team Akatsuki's composition. The only thing they're missing is ability to push towers. Speaking of that top lane, Uranus gonna pop that ultimate to stay alive under the 2-man tower dive to try to get this tower. Despite Child's best effort, he's not able to defend the tower. He have to run away right now. And he's able to. Can he dodge a tank? He's gonna dodge a stun with the Purify. Stay alive for now, but top 1 tier 1 tower will be taken down. Meanwhile, all at the same time, on the bottom side, Chaozi Clown will be taken down by this Ling. The ultimate comes down, the damage comes out, and Mali will be taken very low because the ultimate, thanks to the ultimate, he'll be getting himself to safety. It's a 1-0 trade, and Akatsuki take 1 more objective in the mid lane. The tier 1 tower falls down. The stun connects onto the back line. 0 comes back in. The ultimate pops out, and Diggy will get his entire team back to safety once again. It's a 1-0 trade, and 1 more tower to Team Akatsuki.
Yeah, Ling is really finding these openings really well, and he's going in with the kill with all the aggression in the world. He has the 2 supports to back him up. You know, if they ult him, Diggy's gonna ult to get him away. Valier's gonna keep them stunned, pushed back. So you know this lineup is not looking too bad.
It's not looking too bad at all. Top lane, look at Childish going for the tower, ignoring all 4 people here. The stun connects, ultimate comes, he dodges the ult. Can you get away with the situation? 4-on-1 is not gonna be enough, as this person is gonna be taken down by 4 members of Team Gosu. Now Ninja Turtle on the wall, looking to flank the backline, looking for the prey. He is a predator, not gonna find anything. He will just quickly, swiftly jump away to mid and continue his fight.
Yeah, smart by him. He could have backline pushed that, but he would have died for sure. Though they did use a lot of resources to kill that Uranus, I think that their supply was still high enough to kill Ling. He made a smart choice to back off from that fight.
Yeah, and if you look at total gold, I mean, Ling is sitting at 4,500 gold, 1,000 gold ahead of General right now.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the fight's over here. They just need to capitalize on a good fight. They do got a pretty tanky lineup on their side. Damo's just farming the bottom with Cho down there. You know, they're just trading back and forth. Then you got Carry trying to pick away some jungle here and there. So I definitely don't think Team Gosu's out of the count here.
Meanwhile, bottom side, Clown active with ultimate, not gonna be enough. The Peace Lover on the Chao will shut this beast down. 1 more kill to Akatsuki's pocket will leapfrog them to 1,000 gold lead right now, finally tipping the balance of the game to the favor of Akatsuki. I mean, we have an even game 7 minutes into the game. This game is the most intense game for the first game of this tournament.
It seems to me how they're going to capitalize on the turn push towards the late game. If they need to get a couple of turns here early, which Uranus did push the top 1 pretty quickly. So
the jump in. Selena will be taken out. Esmeralda with the ultimate. Purify comes out. Isn't it be enough? Esmeralda gets himself away. Now Hylos making himself into the team fight. Can't find anything. Can't find any luck at all. Thamus just joined and he will die. Be slammed to the dirt by the tower. By the power of Akatsuki right here. Ninja Turtle will find the farm on the top side wave. And Akatsuki will make their way into the enemy jungle. Into the Gosu jungle. Make sure they will find every single farm possible to continue the slide. And extending the gold lead to a whopping 3,000 gold. 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah, they're doing a good job team fighting here with their 4 teammates. You know, it seems like they're picking them off either 2v4 or 3v4, which is the advantage of Akatsuki with those 2 fighters, Uranus being unkillable. So, yeah.
Definitely. Look, Akatsuki with the Ling player, I think is a top 10 Ling in the entire United States. I mean, this Ling know how to farm. If you look at his items, he has Berserker Fury, he has Endless Battle. He's fully stacked right now. This guy's not just a fight facilitator anymore, because Ling in early games is more split push. Now this guy's a fight decider. He will kill anyone he lays the eye onto. On the top lane, tier 1 tower is now under siege. You can see Chaozi taking a little bit of damage. Esmeralda ultimate comes out. It's not gonna kill this very tanky person. I take my word back. And now Ninja Turtle finds his way into the back line. He'll find 1 more flank under the general. Can he do it? It's not gonna happen. He'll be pushed back. A great job from Team Gosu to make sure their marksmen stay alive to see another fight. General to make himself back to the farm.
Initiate retreat.
As turrets open up here, I think Team Gosu has a chance to actually supply more team battle potential, because they are all relying on this Ling. He does have more farm
Initiate
instead of
retreat.
Breeze right now,
Killing spree.
but as the team, as
Lord
it progresses, look, he just got a kill
resurrecting
and carry actually.
Once
So-
again, see right now Carry cannot stay alone. Speaking of that, mid lane, another team fight happening as Apple Peace Lover will find a kick onto Selena, and Zero cannot find any luck in this team fight whatsoever. He will be taken down, and Akatsuki with 2-member advantage will make their way towards the first lore of this game. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to the game to continue to cement their control in this game versus Team Gosu.
Yeah, their objective kills are a little bit slower than usual, but it seems to be working out for them. They're doing fine. They get the Lord secure, so it looks like they're going to have a little bit more advantage than I actually thought at the beginning of this.
Alright, and it seems like we do have a little bit technical issues in the back. We're trying to fix that as fast as possible. Looking for Lear with a poke though. Ling jumping in with a dash, getting Melody very, very low, but not low enough. Like I said, Hylos being one of the tankiest person in the game. You can look at Hylos' item right now. This guy does have Athena shield, but not so good against Team Akatsuki though, because the main damage source is this Ling. I mean, this Ling is fully stacked. He has Wind Talker, he has Berserker Fury in this battle. This guy will one-shot any person from Team Gosu.
He's also had the level advantage, which allows them to do a little bit more damage per skill.
Look at that in the base. Nia Turtle looking for the flank, not gonna find a kill, but getting clown really, really low. Zero, and then all at the same time, top will be taken down. And Hoon might be taken down by his lore right here, trying to get himself away. The ultimate comes down with one-on-one with the Diggy. It's not gonna happen. It's now Ling makes his way into the fight and will change the fate, alter the fate of this team fight of this skirmish top lane one-on-one. And Hoon will be taken down as the Lord will make his way onto the high ground tower. General though, because the carry is able to take down this Lord very, very fast.
Yeah, you can't beat those Ling rotations. He's seen Diggy needed help and he's like, I'm on my way. And he capitalized that kill so quickly.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been very interesting because Gosu right now is behind 7,000 gold. I mean, nuts, if they want to make them like come back in this game, is there any chance, or what's their game plan that they think the best thing that they have to do?
Stay away from Ling, kill away from the weaker people, and you capitalize those
Ooh,
skills and
look at the damage! Speaking of that, Ling jumps in. One shot of that Zero is Ling, and they're now looking to look for more damage right here. Diggy's ultimate comes online. Look at Turtle with that 2 dagger shots. Peace Lover with a flicker come out of the team fight, and now you have Thamus staying in the front tanking way too much damage. Team Akatsuki says, oh, we find what we came here for. We'll take 2 kills. We're gonna take the tier 2 tower, find a little bit more on the map, and make them take themselves back into the team fight and find a little bit farm on the map. What a great rotation from Akatsuki right here. Complete taking control of this game. The jumping in onto Jenna right here. The ultimate comes down. It's gonna be enough. Jenna taken very, very low. He'll be taken down once again by this Ling. There's team fight over and over again. The top high ground tower will be taken down. 2 people down from Team Gosu as Team Akatsuki is knocking on the front door of Gosu's base. Can they win this game right here and right now?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like they secured a kill. Getting some pressure on a 4v4 now. Looks like they're going to secure it. Like I said at the beginning, they put in a lot of pressure on this Ling, but he's like, no problem to me. I've done this before. It looks like I'm going to just take out any kill that I can see. He has no issue at all with this.
Definitely, we're seeing some tiny technical issues right here. Let's make sure that Nuss is back in the chat. Nuss, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, there's a little bit, disconnection issues, but I think we're back. Whew.
I think it has to do with this, me watching live right here. If I was in the game, then I think it would be a little bit better. But
yeah, definitely. So next game, we'll make sure that happens. But don't worry, guys. This is the best out of 3. And a good thing about our ban pick, Akatsuki Ninja Turtle, Apple Ninja Turtle, is one of the best Ling player in the world. And obviously, this guy used the Ling this game. That means next game, he's not allowed to use this hero anymore. So the fact that Gosu didn't ban this hero for Akatsuki is known the fact that this is all-round ban pick. They can only use this hero once. The next game, they have a much better draft, hopefully, from Gosu against Akatsuki.
yeah, they needed better answers for this Ling. They needed to pick the Lear. They needed to pick the Diggy.
Lord resurrecting
so the fact
soon.
that he's just free roaming with those 2 heroes by his side, he's just like, you poke him down, so.
Yeah. And definitely at this point, Akatsuki is already at 12,000 gold, 11,000 gold lead with Ling on 13,000 gold. And look at the carry, he's only at 8,300 gold. He's forced to build Wind Talker as a first item, a second item, just to make sure she stays alive instead of getting one-shotted by Ling. I mean, General has been just, you know, give a run for their money right here, because Gosu known to be one of the best squad in North America, but Akatsuki coming in as a black sheep. I mean, the second lord is coming up online. Do you think Gosu still stand a chance in the game 1 today?
No, not after what I'm seeing right here. They're forced to play passive because Esme can't get buffed. Without even the buff, she's having to have longer cooldowns on her skill. Even if they give it to carry, she now no longer needs it. So they're really relying on a good team fight push from this.
Yeah, definitely can see the total goal differences is leaning towards Akatsuki every minute, every second along the way. Now Gosu, Akatsuki is knocking on the front door, knocking on the high ground door. This might be the last push, as Gosu will have to make a stand before we call it a game and move on to game 2. I mean, can they defend against the push? The good thing about their composition is Team Akatsuki does not have the best push strategy, but they do have Ling who can one-shot. Asma coming out with a 3-man ultimate, but Akatsuki just won the tower. They get the tower down, and now Zero taking very low. One more auto attack. He'll be taken down. Ninja Turtle looking for the second target. He cannot find it just now. He's looking in, and the highlights will be slammed to the dirt by the power of Ling, as Ling is still alive and healthy. General looking to do as much damage as possible. Shut down onto the Chow, but it's gonna be enough. 1 versus 4 in the last defense. Thinking with the pull, it's an ace inside the base. The Team Akatsuki will claim the victory for game 1 in the first game of North America Open Season Championship.
Yeah, Team Akatsuki is really good capitalizing on all their early game. They said, keep the aggression heavy, then we're going to win this game. And that's exactly what they did there. They just kept it heavy, kept peeling back the back line with Ling, and then hopping in with